to the markets now and see what the figures are looking like. Let's see if the profit is going up or it's down in the red. But I'm telling you, the week is starting in red. It's 2.07% down. Gainers for today, we have Kotva, we have Nigerian MPF Microfinance Bank, we have ICO Insurance, we have FBN Holdings, we have Zenith Bank on the gainers list today. And losers for today, we have NCR, we have Unity Bank, we have Prestige Assurance, Suno Assure, Airtel Africa. Mr. Paul Azum is an equities trader. He's with Planet Capital Limited. Mr. Azum, we are starting the week negative. What do you think is responsible for this? Is it a fallout from what we saw last week? All right, we'll try to reconnect with Mr. Paul Azum there, but my colleague is already seated here. Effiong Ekop. Effiong, is good to start the week, but we are starting in red. I don't think it's that is like a surprise to you at all.
It is not a surprise at all, because last week we were down for 4 days and only did marginal positive trade, I think, last Tuesday. Even on Friday, we closed, on the flat territory. The performance of the markets is very, very serious today. More than 2% for just a given day, in the negative territory. And after the flat transactions that we had 4 days. And you see, basically, on the back of huge trade losses incurred by Airtel Africa and some other insurance companies. But let's look at the impact of Airtel. Airtel is a very big company, at the exchange, and so it's been able to, influence the direction of trade, in the negative territory. We've seen investors for about 2 weeks holding cash to the markets and then doing very cautious trading. Your last guest was talking about people being, cautious even in doing other kinds of trading. Yeah. It's affecting the stock market very seriously. Where is the cash? And with the inflation and other things pounding up, people hardly, attend to their domestic expenses. And so even the attractiveness of the environment is not there. And so that's what we are, managing for now. We see very cautious transactions. And now it is the second week that we've seen prices crashing. This one is the real crash of, stock price today. 2.07%.
Significant.
It's very, very serious. You understand? So the loss is, very, very huge, very, very big. But it is not surprising because the surrounding issues, the fundamental, handling the entire economy, very, very painful. Till now, we've not been able to have cash, in a reasonable way. When I was coming here, despite the fact that from Saturday we were, touting that banks have opened their vaults to customers, I still saw so many. Yeah,
there are still restrictions. There's still a limitation to what you can get.
Banks, a lot. So many of them complaining they are not still getting the money the way they want.
And like the other man said, he said some are just getting it. They don't even want to spend it.
Yes,
they are keeping it and they're not taking it back to the banks.
Exactly. So the problem is very serious. I look at it that this thing we are going to put up with for at least till mid of the year. That's it. So
Mr. Paul Azum is not joining us anymore. Do we have Mr. Paul Azum now with us? All right, then we'll try to. But Effiong, let's look at some of these stocks here. Looking at the gainers chart for today, I'm seeing the likes of ICO, Zenith Bank, First Bank Holdings. Oh, hold your thoughts. Okay. Mr. Paul is there. Let's get Paul's views as we move on. Mr. Paul, I was asking, the market is down. Are you surprised? What do you think is responsible for this?
Well, the market was bearish today. We had a number of securities that lost. Notably among them are stocks like Airtel, Seplat, and MTN. These are huge ICAP stocks in the market that have the capacity to swing the market index in any direction. So when you have a number of them like that, big names like Airtel Africa, MTN, and Seplat, SFL fell by 8.31%, SEPA fell by 4.17%, MTN fell by 1.27%. Then you have some other small securities, small local stocks, which point the user table. That led the market to loss as much as 2.08%. That notwithstanding, the market did as much as 4.3 billion today, which is quite significant for the market, especially given the current circumstances facing the market. You know, in the last 2 weeks, we had some shocks coming in from international markets due to the collapse of Silicon Valley Bank and the spillover effect of this on Credit Suisse. And that caused some bit of fragility on many stocks across stocks across the globe, including our market. So that the shock from that has reduced significantly, and we expect market confidence to improve, especially as we await the release of full-year financials of several companies. The market is still quite the investor confidence is trying to build up. Why? Because at this moment we are still yet to see the release of the financials of many companies. We expect that this week, for the release of this result, that many companies will publish their financials, and that would alter the level of confidence in the market.
I must thank you so much, Mr. Azum, for your contribution to the show today. Thank you so much. Effiong, take it up from where Mr.
Tolu,
Azum
I think
stopped.
that only the brave ones, will really play the markets in a big way.
Yeah.
Although we have all of this, beneath all this are serious opportunities. But if you are not brave enough, you will not be able to take up the opportunity, because the risks that are surrounding the entire transactions and even the entire market and the economy, they are also very, very huge. So life is all about risk. And so those who know how to take risk, I think they will still go about, meandering their way and managing the way it is. But this particular year, I see it being really difficult for many Nigerians. It's not going to, solve by the time we inaugurate a new administration. I will see all these things lingering, the effects lingering till October, even in fact the end of this year, because
a lot of work cut out.
Seriously. See the non-availability of cash in the hands of so many people. You will see the effects that they will have. Already businesses have collapsed.
All right, then. Thank you so much, Effiong Ekop there. We'll continue our discussion as usual, and also give more updates in our news bulletins.
We will try our best.
All right, then. Thank you so much, Asia.